Joining me live to talk about this is Gil Kerlikowski. He's director of the Office of National Drug Control Policy. And Gil, I want to ask you first, we're saying that this report is just released. What's most striking to you?
The striking part is the increase across all levels: ecstasy, methamphetamine, marijuana, and prescription drugs, and particularly among young people.
All right, let's look over the numbers here when we talk about what's on the rise. Marijuana by 8%, methamphetamine 60%, sedatives up 58%, stimulants 43%, lastly ecstasy at 37%. The rise, though, in methamphetamine, 60%. What can you attribute that to?
Well, first of all, let's make sure that those numbers are smaller numbers, and so when you do have an increase, of course, the percentage is greater. But there are a couple things that we're looking at. One is that in Oregon, and now most recently in Mississippi, they have made pseudoephedrine a prescription only. Oregon has had great success in reducing their methamphetamine problems, and we will watch Mississippi very closely.
Gil, you've been on record saying you're not surprised by this because of what you call eroding attitudes toward drug use in this country. What happened to the Just Say No campaign of Nancy Reagan and messages that were sent to the youth of years gone by?
Well, one, I think we've taken our eye off the ball, and also the messages have to be appropriate. We completely revised our national media campaign a little over a year ago, and it was just recently released. And it's messages from young people that really resonate strongly with them. And we know that those young people that have been exposed to those anti-drug messages, remember that kids are exposed to a huge amount of pro-drug messages. When they're exposed to those anti-drug messages, it makes a big difference in their attitude toward drugs.
And Gil, what is the message? I mean, we all know certain brands. You know, we know MSNBC is news. We know Coca-Cola is about having a soda. But what is the brand nowadays for keeping the anti-drug message alive and well?
Well, first of all, the media campaign, which has been funded in the past by Congress, and we're really very hopeful that it will continue to be funded. The Partnership for a Drug-Free America. And it's not so much a brand about a specific drug anymore. It's attacking this problem holistically and saying, look, if we give kids the right information from trusted caregivers and parents, they will make the right decisions about their personal health and their choice about whether or not to use drugs.
Gil Kerlikowski. Gil, thanks for joining us today, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you.